was loud, it was powerful, and it was a ticking time bomb under the hood. In 1958, Chevrolet launched the 348 V8, its first big block engine, a move that was supposed to change muscle cars forever. But here's the shocking truth. What was meant to dominate the streets ended up risking lives and damaging Chevy's legacy. Today on Untold Car Stories, we uncover the dangerous misstep behind the Chevy 348 V8, why it was flawed, what went wrong, and how it nearly steered General Motors off the edge. Post-World War II America had one obsession: cars. Bigger, faster, louder. That was the dream of every driveway. In 1958, Chevrolet introduced the W Series 348 cubic inch engine. Not just a step up in power, but a bold leap into a new engineering philosophy. Originally developed for heavy-duty trucks, the 348 was later adapted for passenger cars. It became Chevy's first big block V8 and officially entered GM into the horsepower war. But adapting a truck engine for speed? That came with a hidden cost. At first glance, the 348 was a marvel. Cast iron block, deep skirts, a beast on paper. But engineers soon realized something troubling. The 348 was heavy, and I mean really heavy. Its combustion chamber wasn't in the head, it was in the block. This unusual design led to inefficient burn, especially under high load. Its redline, way too low for a performance engine. And the valve train, push rods would often bend or snap under aggressive driving. Driving one felt like trying to race with a cinder block strapped to your front end. A bold engine, but built with blind spots. Now here's where it gets dangerous. The 348 made cars front heavy, resulting in serious understeer at high speeds. Drivers were often caught off guard during fast cornering. The braking system couldn't keep up either. Brake fade was a common complaint, especially in the performance trims. Some engines even cracked under pressure, overheating on long drives. Mechanics gave it a nickname, the anchor, because once it failed, it brought the whole car down with it. But that's not what Chevy told the public. Glossy ads, shiny brochures, bold claims about power and prestige. Reality? A maintenance nightmare. Owners complained it was fuel-thirsty, hard to tune, and sluggish at high RPMs. It was marketed like a performance engine, but under the hood, it still acted like a truck motor. By 1961, Chevy tried to make it right. Enter the 409, a bored and stroked version of the 348. With higher displacement came more power, finally giving racers the thrill they wanted. The Beach Boys even immortalized it with their hit song 409. But deep down, the engine still carried the DNA and the limitations of the 348. The Chevy 348 wasn't just flawed, it slowed progress. While Chevy was busy defending its big, heavy blocks, Ford introduced lightweight V8s like the 289. Reliability concerns mounted. Chevy's reputation started to dip by the early 60s. In trying to retrofit a truck engine for street performance, GM fell behind. Thankfully, GM learned from its mistakes. Engines like the 396 and the legendary 427 followed. They were purpose-built for performance, not adapted from something else. From the 348's failure came hard-earned lessons. Never trade weight for brute force. Design for balance. And above all, build for the real world, not just the dyno. To be fair, the 348 wasn't entirely a waste. It opened the door for big block culture. It got people excited about raw displacement. It pushed the industry forward, even through failure. Sometimes, the worst designs spark the greatest revolutions. The Chevy 348 V8, ambitious, bold, and deeply flawed. It's a reminder that power without precision can be a dangerous misstep. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to Untold Car Stories, and comment below. What engine do you think was a bigger flop than the 348? Thanks for watching. Until next time, drive smart and stay curious.